Hi everyone, before the video begins, I just wanted to say I am sorry if you hear a popping sound in the background of this video. I got a new microphone and I'm still figuring out how to use it, so I apologize if you hear that. I know that can be really annoying, but I hope you guys enjoy the video anyway.
Hey guys, it's BiggestAGFanEVer here back again, and a little while ago I purchased the American Girl kitchen set. So today I'm going to be opening up all of the items and showing you the kitchen set in detail so you can get a grasp of if you want to purchase this set or not. So before we get started, I just wanted to say as well that I purchased this set with my own money and that American Girl is not sponsoring this video. I'm going to go ahead and start off by unpackaging all of that stuff over there from the plastic because that is a lot of stuff that needs to be unpackaged. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that real quick. So here's everything that is included in this set, all out of the packaging. I just kind of put it all in a big pile because it is a lot of stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and read really quickly everything that is included in this set. So this set includes one kitchen structure, one refrigerator, one stove, one kitchen island, one stand mixer, one apron, one hot pad, one towel, one set of measuring cups, one set of measuring spoons, one pie pan, one kettle, two glasses, two spice jars, one salt grinder, one pepper grinder, one spatula, one whisk, one mixing spoon, one pizza cutter, one flour container, one sugar container, two plates, two forks, two spoons, two knives, one paper pad, one calendar, one cheese grater, one butter dish, one frying pan, one mixing bowl, one color change pie, one pizza pan, one bunch of lemons, one stock pot, one milk jug, one lemonade pitcher, one carton of eggs, 4 ice pops, one ice pop mold, one box of pancake mix, one set of pancakes, one fried egg, 2 pieces of bacon, one bacon box, one bottle of syrup, one bag of salad, one bottle of salad dressing, one color change pizza, one pizza box, one cheese wedge, one rug, and 2 ice cubes. So as you can tell, that list was pretty long. So we're gonna go through one by one and take a look at each individual item. But starting off, we're going to take a look at the pamphlet that was included. So it seems like American Girl is going to start including pamphlets with all their items again, since they included one with every single item in Courtney's collection. So this is what the front of it looks like. And then here is the inside, and the entire inside all open. And it just shows how to make a pizza of your own. And then here is the back of the pamphlet. So now let's go ahead and start looking at each item in a little bit of detail. So starting off, we'll take a look at the structural pieces of the set that I still need to attach. This is the faucet, and it is a golden color. The top part here swivels around, and then down here is the knob, and it actually turns. This part actually removes so you can spray down your dishes. And it has the fake little holes for the water to come through as well. Then these 2 items are the little shelves that go inside of the refrigerator. The next item is the stand mixer, and as far as I can tell, this is identical to the one that came with Grace's baking set, although the colors have changed. So the colors on this one are a mint green with gold accents, and it says American Girl on it. This can move up and down so that way you can put the bowl down here, and when you have one of the mixing attachments on, you can lift it up to actually pull the bowl out. Speaking of the bowl, this is a clear plastic bowl, and it just has some lines on it for measurement markings. And then the 2 mixing attachments are this whisk attachment, and then there is this paddle attachment. So the next item we're going to take a look at is the apron, and the apron is basically a navy blue color with pink and teal flowers on it, and then the top says American Girl, and the straps are pink and a purple color. There is Velcro at the top to put it around your doll's neck, as well as Velcro on the back to put it around your doll's waist. I really like the pattern and design on this as well, and this is made out of a cloth material. To go along with the apron, we have a hot pad, and this is used to remove items from the oven so that way you don't burn your hands. This has the same design as the apron, and the back is the same as well. It just has a really long tag. It has a little piece right here to hook it up on one of the many hooks in the kitchen set, and then there is a little pocket for your dolls to put their hands in to grab the items. This also has like a squishy material inside to make it more realistic. The next item is this towel. Next up is this measuring cup set, and it is really hard to tell, but they are actually labeled. So this one is a 1/4 of a cup, this one is a 1/3 of a cup, this one is a 1/2 cup, and this one is 1 cup. And as you can see, the colors were gradients, so they get lighter as the measurements get smaller. And along with the measuring cups, we have the measuring spoons, and these ones are not labeled. They are attached to a ring, and once again, the colors get lighter as the measurements get smaller. Next, we have the pie pan, and this is a dark purple color with a white accent in the middle, and the American Girl logo is on the inside. I will let you know if anything here is made out of metal or wood, and if I don't say it is made out of metal or wood, then you guys can assume that it will be made out of plastic. Up next, we have the kettle, and this is a tealish blue color. It's looking a lot more teal on camera than it is in person. In person, it almost looks more like a mint color, and it has silver accents, and the handle part here is made out of metal. This part is made out of plastic though. And sadly, the lid doesn't come off. It is all one big piece. Next, it comes with these 2 glasses, and these glasses are actually the same as the ones in the table and chair set that I opened earlier this year. Up next are these 2 spice jars. There is a cinnamon jar and a paprika jar, and the cinnamon one is a brown jar and the paprika one is a red jar. Both of them do not have removable lids. Next, we have 1 salt grinder, and this isn't really a grinder because it doesn't move at all. It does have the fake little holes at the top to shake the salt out. But what is cool about this is that the salt in there is glitter, but it actually moves around, so it looks like it is real salt in there. Then to go along with the salt grinder, we have a pepper grinder, and this is an actual grinder because the top part here spins. Up next, we have the spatula, and this is made entirely out of metal, including the handle part. The handle is just metal that was painted pink. Next, we have a whisk, and this is made out of plastic. The top is a pink color and the bottom is a silver color. It once again has a hole to hang it on one of the many hooks. Next, we have 1 mixing spoon, and sadly this is made out of plastic, even though it's supposed to look like a wooden mixing spoon. Next is one of my favorite pieces in this set. It is the pizza cutter. And the pizza cutter part up here is made out of metal, and then this part down here is made out of plastic. It is a weird metal though, because it almost looks like it came scratched up, but I love how realistic it is and that it actually spins. Next is this flour container, and it is pink and it has a gold lid. The letters are clear and they are in grayish black dots. And as you can see, similarly to the salt grinder, there is pretend flour in here. To go along with the flour container, there is a sugar container that is almost identical. The only difference between these two is that obviously this one says sugar, but it also is blue, whereas the flour one was pink. Next, we have these 2 plates, and they are both made out of plastic, and the inside is white and the outside is a teal color that matches a lot of the other colors in this set. Next are these 2 forks, and they are also the same as the forks in the dining room set that I opened earlier this year, and they are made out of metal. Then there are also 2 spoons as well, both of which are made out of metal. And finally, there are 2 knives, which I'm so happy that they included because they didn't include those in the dining room set, and these are also made out of metal. Next, we have this paper pad, which is supposed to be the market list, and it has lines with some check marks next to it, but none of them are filled in. The border is yellow and it has some pretty purple and pink flowers on it. There are also multiple pages of this in case you do want to write on one of them. Then there is also this calendar, and it is completely blank because you can write whatever month you want and fill in the date for that month, and you can change it for each month. Next is another super adorable item. This is the cheese grater, and it has all different sides so you can grate cheese in different ways. 2 of the sides, this one and this one, are actual real holes. The other ones are just pretend holes. Up next is the butter dish, and this actually has a removable lid. There is a stick of butter that has a couple of slices already taken out of it. Next is the frying pan, and this is white, pink, and gold, and it actually has a little bit of weight to it. Next is this mixing bowl, and this is a teal color and a white color. The teal color on this matches the teal of the plates. This mixing bowl though is really big, especially when you compare it in size to something like the kettle. So next we have the color change pie, and you're probably wondering, how is this a color change pie? Well, I will show you that later on. But this is a lemon meringue pie, and as you can tell, it has 2 slices cut out of it. This pie is really heavy, by the way. Next is the pizza pan, and this is a grayish brownish color. Next is this bunch of lemons, and this is also really heavy. So there are 6 lemons in this bunch, and they cannot be separated. Up next is the stock pot, and this is also similar to the one in Joss's Volkswagen, although this one is purple and gold. Next is this adorable milk jug. It says 2% milk, and it has a little cow on it. It also says American Girl, and the cap is pink and it is non-removable. Next is this lemonade pitcher, and it is basically all clear, but the bottom part is tinted yellow to look like lemonade. Next is this little carton of eggs, and it says farm fresh, free range, 6 organic eggs. It has 2 little chickens on it and a star in the middle. The color on this is pretty similar to a real carton of eggs, and this opens up to show the 6 eggs inside, but you cannot remove them from the packaging. Next, we have these 4 ice pops. There is an orange one, a red one, a yellow one, and a green one. And these come in little plastic containers that you can open up so your dolls can actually eat them. This part is non-removable though. Then to store and make your ice pop, there is this ice pop stand. It says American Girl on the top, and then on the side it says Ice Pop Maker. So what you do is you take your ice pops and you pop them in the little holes so that way you can store them and make them in the freezer. Next is this box of pancake mix, and it just says pancake mix, American Girl, and then just add water. And it has a stack of beautiful looking pancakes on the front. The side and the top also say pancake mix, and the bottom is plain. The back has the instructions on how to make the pancakes, and then the other side has the nutrition facts, which I think is really cool of them to put on. Then to go along with the box of pancake mix, there is a stack of pancakes. This stack of pancakes is identical to the stack of pancakes in Joss's Volkswagen. Then there is this one fried egg. This fried egg is also identical to the one from Joss's Volkswagen as well. Next, there are these 2 slices of bacon. Although they aren't really slices of bacon, they are clumps of slices of bacon because each one has 3 slices of bacon in it. These are also identical as the ones from Joss's Volkswagen. Then to store your bacon when you are not using it, you can put it in the bacon box, and this just says bacon fully cooked and has some bacon on it and the American Girl logo at the top. The sides both say bacon, and then the back says naturally smoked, gluten-free, cured for 5 days, and it has the fake little barcode on it. But unlike the pancake mix box, this box actually opens so that way you can store the slices of bacon inside of it. Next, we have 1 bottle of maple syrup, and this just says maple syrup pure, and it is shaped like a maple leaf. It's kind of hard to tell, but there is a tint to the plastic to make it look like maple syrup is in there. The cap on this is non-removable as well. Next, there is a bag of garden salad. This just says American Girl Garden Salad, and at the bottom here it says crisp and delicious as well as fresh. The back of it is just plain, and it has a fake little barcode as well. There is something inside of here. It feels kind of like a cotton ball to make it look like there is actually salad in there. To go with the salad, there is a bottle of ranch dressing, and this is adorable. It actually looks like ranch dressing because they have the little pieces of speckles in the bottle. Next is the color changed pizza, and this is supposed to be a Mediterranean type of pizza. This also has a little bit of weight to it. Then to store the pizza when you're not using it, you can put it in the pizza box. So this just says American Girl wood-fired pizza, single serving, Mediterranean. The sides and the bottom don't have anything, but the top also says wood-fired pizza. And the back of it says Mediterranean wood-fired pizza, mozzarella cheese, tomato sauce, red bell peppers, fresh basil. And it also has a barcode on it. Next, we have this little block of cheese, and it looks like some of the cheese has already been grated off, which I love. Then there is this rug, and the rug is purple and pink, and it has some frill on it. There is a floral kind of ornate design on it, and when you unfold it and flatten it, it is actually surprisingly long. Finally, the last item are these 2 ice cubes. I could have sworn that this set came with 3 ice cubes, but I guess it only comes with 2. But later on, I will show you something cool that this set does with the ice cubes. So now that we have taken a look at all of the items, I'm going to go ahead and put them in the kitchen and set it all up to show you how they all look. So now that I got everything set up and put away, as you could tell, everything does fit nicely inside of this set. Now it is time to take a look at some of the really cool features that are included in this set. So the fridge stove combo actually requires batteries in order to show off a lot of these features. The first cool feature has to do with the ice maker. When you open up the fridge and put the ice cubes in here, they can actually dispense from the other side. So all you have to do is put the cup up to the dispenser and push. And then an ice cube will dispense into your cup. If you really want to get extra while you're dispensing your ice cubes, you can press this button while you are dispensing it. That will make a sound of the ice cube dispensing. The other button makes the sound of water pouring into your glass. Another really cool feature about the fridge is that when you open the door, the light turns on inside of it. It's kind of hard to tell when I have the lights on in here, so I'm going to go ahead and turn the lights off so you can see it. When you open up the fridge, you can tell that the light is shining from back there. So now let's go ahead and move on over to the stove and the oven. All of these knobs on here do turn, but they don't really do anything. What is really cool about this set is that all of the burners on the stove make a different sound. So the reason why those items were weighted before was so that way they had enough pressure to push down the button. So when you put an item on top of one of the buttons, it will make a specific sound. So this front one here is for the kettle. The burner back here is for boiling water, so you can just push it yourself as well if you want to hear the sound. And then these two are for cooking the bacon, the eggs, and the pancakes. So do you remember earlier when they said that there was the color changing pie and the color changing pizza? Well, that has to do with the oven. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at the oven itself. It obviously opens up completely and there is a little rack on the inside. So what you would do is you would press the button and then the oven light turns on and it cooks the food. It makes a little ticking sound and then a ding when it is all finished. So now let's go ahead and take a look to see how the pizza and the pie cook in the oven. We're gonna start off with the pie. So here is what the pie looks like before it is cooked. And all we do is just open it up, put the pie in there, then press the button to cook it. So here is what the pie looks like when it is fully cooked. So eventually this will fade and go back to a white color so that way you can do it over and over again. Now let's take a look at how the pizza looks when it's cooked. This is how it looks before it is put in the oven. And here is how the pizza looks after it comes out of the oven. It definitely doesn't make as big of a change as the pie did, but you can kind of tell that there is a little bit of change on the pizza. And by now, as you can tell, the pie has almost gone all the way back to normal. So now that we've taken a look at all of the little cool features of this set, including all of the items, I realized that I haven't even shown you the kitchen, the stove, and the sink pieces itself. So let's go ahead and look at those. So the top part of the kitchen up here is made out of wood. So this right here and this is made out of wood, as well as all that over there. but the door here and the shelf over there are made out of plastic. The fridge and the stove are also made entirely out of plastic. On the side here, there are 3 hooks to hang things up, and they match the gold detailing of the handles and the fixtures of the different items. This cabinet up here opens, as well as the fridge that opens, and this drawer also opens down here. Here is where you put in the ice cubes. And this top shelf up here can be moved up or down. Down here, the freezer obviously opens, and it can come out completely as well. And the oven door opens. The rack on there can be moved up or down as well. This little drawer all the way down here is actually kind of difficult for me to open, but it does open all the way and comes out completely. It is a little bit small, so you can't store the pie pan or the pizza pan down here, which is a little bit of a bummer. Up here there is the little shelf, and there are 5 hooks that you can hang different items from. Then moving on to the sink, the majority of this is made out of wood. So this whole base is made out of wood. These doors here are made out of wood. This is made out of wood, but the inside of the drawer here is made out of plastic. The handles are also made out of plastic. The sink part is made out of plastic, and the counters are also made out of plastic. But there are 2 drawers here that can come completely out. And then both of the doors down here open, and the shelf inside of here is also made out of wood. There is no wall on the inside here, and it is just completely continuous. On both sides, there are these 2 little gold hooks that you can hang stuff on as well. I really like how there are a lot of different hooks in this set because it allows you to put things wherever you want to put them. When you turn the sink around, you get even more storage. These little pegs here are made out of plastic though, but the shelf is made out of wood. And on there you can store the stand mixer because it fits perfectly in there. And then for some reason, again, American Girl is not including the dimensions anywhere for this set. So I'm going to share with you guys the dimensions of this set in case you are thinking of buying it. So obviously these pieces are 2 separate items, so I will tell you the dimensions for each of them individually. Starting off with the fridge and the oven set, this set is 21 inches tall from the bottom to the top, 13.5 inches long from this side to this side, and 6 inches wide from the back of the fridge to the front of the fridge. And the sink set is 11 inches long, 9.25 inches tall, and 8.5 wide. So overall, I would definitely recommend this kitchen set. I think that it is a really cute item, and it includes a lot of different pieces, and it is really well made. It has a couple of really cool features as well, such as the ice maker and the color changing food. I think that this set will make a really cute addition to my doll-sized kitchen. So that is it. If you guys enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a like. And also don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell icon so that you will be notified every single time that I upload. And also be sure to comment down below which part of this kitchen set is your favorite. And finally, don't forget to follow my Instagram. It is _BiggestAGFanEVer_ to see behind the scenes of my channel as well as some super cute photos of my dolls. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye!